Deliberate and act on approval of the regular meeting minutes of April 4th, 2022, April 18th, 2022, and May 2nd, 2022. Anybody find any?
Motion to approve is presented.
We have a motion.
I'll second.
We have a motion in 2 seconds. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Okay. Agenda item 3. Deliberate and act on a request for conditional use permit to allow 78 additional RV spaces and to bring the existing RV park into zoning compliance located at 1222 Highway 35 South, also known as S1950 Forest Oaks, Block 1, Lot 1 and 2, City of Rockport, Aransas County, Texas, currently zoned B1, General Business District. And I think we have, yeah. It's okay. That's all right.
Asking for the conditional use permit for phase 1 and 2 at Ancient Oaks RV Resort. The first phase is 51 spaces. The second phase, which I believe is 30-something spaces. We've done a lot of work on that part to get unsavory characters out of there. We plan on making a lot of changes, bringing it up to code as far as electrical, in addition to those spaces. He has financial means to do this and really make it a gorgeous facility. As I said the other night, Tommy Fox is doing all of our underground utilities. We've had a pre-meeting with the city on what all we need to do, and we're excited to make it more of a luxury RV resort, changing the logo and the branding and everything. Putting the rest of the homes in there, so it will strictly be a luxury RV resort.
I have a clarification on at the joint public hearing Tuesday. I thought I heard you say that you were going to get rid of most of the manufactured homes, but that there was some issues with some of them. Did I hear that wrong?
We've already moved 4.
Okay.
Last month. We still have 4 remaining that are there that are full-size mobile homes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the people own them.
Okay.
So we have to, and that's for phase 2.
Okay.
Not phase 1. Phase 1 is in an open area where they used it for boat like overflow storage. But yes, we are in the process of offering financial aid to the 4 existing mobile homes. The problem is they have some elderly people in those 4 have, well, one of them we evicted, and we have 3 elderly.
Okay.
And so we have to be delicate on that.
Sure. Are they permanently attached? Do you know?
They're single wides.
Oh, they're single wides.
They are attached. I mean, we own the ground and they pay rent to us every month, but they have no leases they have no current leases.
Okay.
They have no deposits down. So there is no lease agreement, but just like with the other ones, we want to be fair. And I know we had one person make a comment about they would think it would be more noise, but Ancient Oaks has a quiet rule. It's 55 and over. Like I said, we've gotten rid of some of the issues, I like to call them, some issues there, some carousing, drinking, ride your bicycle drunk and, wreck kind of thing. And so I've really worked hard to get it cleaned up. Did that answer your question?
Yeah, I was thinking more in terms of from the Texas Department of Housing Community Affairs, where you do the paperwork to remove the axle and the wheels and put it on a permanent foundation type thing versus versus it being mobile. So how hard, I guess my question is, how difficult is it going to be to physically move those out? Or is
Oh,
there going to
it's-
be a lot of paperwork with the state to get that done? since
Well,
the people
most of the
own them?
people so far, if we've asked them financially to take money, they have gladly moved.
Okay.
It is not hard. I've moved about 6 mobile homes in the last year and a half through reputable people, and they've come and got their permits here, and
Okay.
so
Yeah,
I have experience to that.
okay. That kind of addresses my question. And
ma'am.
if they don't own the land, then it's probably not an issue there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else? Any other questions?
We do have 2 letters in opposition and 1 letter in favor.
Okay.
Is there anybody else here tonight that wants to speak on this, either in favor or opposition? No. Carrie, did you want to address anything?
Also, Ancient Oaks has a lot of really big oak trees.
They
and
do.
They have expressed that they are not going to take out any of the big oak trees.
No, and in fact, I have already contacted Brandy's husband. I've contacted Brandy, so Brandy's going to have her husband do where that space is. There's about 4 or 5 trees, and make sure we can make adjustments around that to mark those trees and keep those. But no, we're not taking that whole front. That's not even any part of a phase where all those trees are, where the dog park is.
Yeah. So, it'll be a good one.
Yeah, be nice.
Yeah, okay, thank you for your time.
And you know the drill. We
No.
make a recommendation to city council.
Oh, do I make a recommendation?
No, they,
Oh,
We do.
I would like to recommend, please, okay. You're all so funny. Okay, so I just sit down until after.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Thank you, Jamaica. Any other questions or motions or anything?
Motion to approve.
I have a motion to approve.
I'll second.
We have a second. No other discussion. Mary, you want to do a roll call?
Yes. Oh,
She's wanting to know if you're voting yea or nay.
approve. Yes.
Yes.
Approve.
Yes, approve.
You can always tell when you got it.
All right, agenda item 4, deliberate and act on a request for conditional use permit to allow 14 additional RV spaces and to bring the existing RV park into zoning compliance located at 217 South Fulton Beach Road, also known as Fulton Bayview Addition, Block E, lots 1, 2, 3, and WFE of 1, 2, 3, and what is it?
Waterfront East.
Yeah. Carrie, what's that? UNDINT. I've never seen that before.
Undivided interest.
Okay.
Undivided interest.
Okay,
on the
thank
waterfront
you.
east.
Okay, yeah. Undivided interests of waterfront east of Fulton Avenue and Beacon RV Park and Marina Subdivision, Lot 1R, 2R, City of Rockport, Aransas County, Texas, currently Zone B1, General Business District. And I believe we have the property owner here.
Yes.
Would you like to speak? Questions? You had mentioned the other night a problem with building a fence.
The fence was built after Hurricane Harvey.
Okay. So you didn't have any troubles building that fence? Maybe I'm misremembering?
No, there was no problem building the fence. The neighbors wanted me to pay for 100% of the fence. They wanted an 8-foot fence. They wanted a fence that was this and that and this and that. We came to an agreement. The fence has been built probably 2 years ago. I don't remember anymore.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
It's 14 lots. They're big lots. They're not smashed together or anything. They're large, wide, and long lots for the big units.
So you're gonna be pouring slabs for each,
Yes.
And as I recall, you had an engineer work drainage. That's all been taken care of.
It will be, if it hasn't already, it will be. We've talked to Gene from the city and Tommy Fox said once my plans got approved, then they would come through and do all the water lines and all the drainage and stuff. After Harvey, there were houses on Fulton Avenue that we rebuilt and new houses that were put in.
I remember.
I would say 90% don't have downspouts or anything, and they didn't make any provisions for their drainage. My part keeps the culvert on Fulton Avenue, the one that's uncovered and stuff. We keep the debris out of it. We keep it mowed and weed eated so that the water goes out. We used to go on the Fulton Avenue water side, open water side, and take the shells out of the culvert every now and then. I don't do that anymore because I can't get down there.
And Mike, the drainage would be addressed.
When they file.
It's final. Okay.
Goes to council. If council approves the conditional use permit, then they'll come, both parties will come to us for pre-development meetings, and that's when they will lay out their plans. We'll ensure that all the utilities meet requirements. We'll ensure that the drainage meets requirements, that their roads are up to snuff and all those kinds of things. So it will be reviewed again internally by staff if the CUP is approved.
so we have a letter in favor.
7 letters.
Okay, I was gonna say there's a letter that doesn't say either way. Any opposition?
Two officers.
Did y'all have any other questions? for her? Is there anyone else here tonight that wanted to speak on this?
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Want to do a roll call, Mary? Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, approved.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And
Thank
you
you.
know, this, like before, this goes back to city council, with our endorsement. Anything else from city staff?
Ma'am.
Okey dokey. We got a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
So moved.
So second?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. There we go. Thank you. Unusually painless. Okay.